Y'all, why y'all ain't tell me the damn thing was on mute? Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. If you ain't got it, get up and get your cup. Y'all see my Hilton cup? Get up and get your cup. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute to gather yourselves, but we gonna talk. I got a lot to talk about, y'all. At least I got a lot to talk about. So here y'all are once again with Men Ain't Minute Presents Conversations with Kizzy. We generally be on the couch, but y'all, I'm in the Hilton right now. I'm on the road. I am working. I, I work. I'm a consultant. I do work, but I can't wait to get home because I ordered screens from a laptop, which will make it a lot easier for me to do this with y'all while I'm out and about. But we got a topic to discuss this evening, but I want to give folks a moment to get the notification if they decide whether or not they want to come join us or watch it later. So y'all go ahead and get yourselves together, get comfortable. And as always, y'all, I'd like to give the disclaimer, please drink responsibly. Make sure that you are 21 years of age and do not drive while drinking. Okay? I keep seeing the Hilton shit pop in. Just so you know, do not do what I do what is required of you. But we got a hot topic tonight. I've been seeing this post. Come across my feed for the last couple of weeks. And I saw it and I thought about it. And so I decided we were going to talk about it tonight. So, I mean, the fellas going to have their opinion. That's what they do. Um, the ladies are going to have theirs. And I don't think one side of the conversation understands the statement and as to why it is being said. So hopefully I'll be able to shed just a bitsy piece of light for somebody to help them understand the topic that we're going to talk about tonight. And it I found it quite interesting because when I first saw it, it didn't hit me, or the thought that I had about it didn't hit me until I saw it probably the fourth or fifth time. And we're going to get into it. But I got some stuff to address first, y'all. That generally means somebody done did something out of pocket. When I go to tapping, somebody did something out of pocket. So, y'all want the juicy stuff first or y'all want the juicy stuff last? We going to get y'all the juicy stuff last. We're going to say the juicy stuff last. How much juicy stuff I got for y'all? Hell, one is going to be enough. I got one juicy thing for y'all to tell y'all about. It's going to blow y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all, I be over here so entertained. And it just, people, men crack me up. I don't care how they feel about it. Yeah, I'm super proud of myself because I am simultaneously broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube. And why am I so stoked about it? I ain't got but one screen and I'm still able to do it. Ha ha ha. Streaming software is amazing. So because this crap wasn't planned, I have to learn as I go. I'm glad I'm a quick study though. First things first. Let me talk to the fellas first. And I don't know why I'm saying this. I need to post this. I'm gonna wait a minute. It's 7:05. Let me give y'all time. Get up and get y'all cup because this needs to be said, and I'm gonna have to post this statement so they'll understand. Don't be jumping on my post all willy nilly if you can't address the issue before you. I don't even understand why they be. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all a minute because we got some stuff. We gonna talk about this topic. Then I got something real juicy to tell y'all. I keep telling y'all my life is so entertaining sometimes. I'm pissed about it, but I'm still entertained. You know, I'm still entertained. All right, what is our topic for tonight? Why are women feeling like men hate women? That is our topic for tonight, y'all. That's what we're gonna talk about. We might as well go ahead and get into it. They're gonna have to catch up. But before I do anything else, because I have to make sure I can see y'all comments. Holy crap, look at that. I'm learning new things. I just want to make sure I can see y'all comments in both places. Yep, that's what's up. I'm I'm about to drop the YouTube link on Facebook at some point. But yeah, y'all, I have had an interesting time. But let's talk about this topic. Why are women feeling like men hate women? Oh goodness, I need to pin that comment. Let me go over here and pin the comment on Facebook. Even though it's in the description, I need answers. I mean, I have my own thoughts as a woman, and I'm gonna tell y'all what they are. But I'm about to go make a comment. All right, I'm about to make a comment on this live. Why? Because I can. I'm gonna pin it to the top. This is our topic for tonight. We're about to get into it. Everybody always jump on and ask me, what's the topic? And I never pin it in the comments. So now I'm getting ready to. I wonder, can I pin it in the comments from here? Hey, Jamie. I want to pin this comment. I'm going to have to do it on my phone. First time, Jamie. First time here. Welcome. Welcome to the show. I don't know what kind of show it's going to be. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I just want to give people a couple of minutes because people always like to jump in and want me to repeat myself. So now I got to go pin this comment that I just made on this live to the top. Jump in and want me to repeat myself. So now I got to go pin this comment. Jesus Christ, Lakeisha, what are you doing? Y'all, I can't pin the comment because I ain't make the comment. Yes, I did. I'm going to figure that out later, y'all. Anyway, let's get into it. There's no need for it. We got two. I like to wait till about 10 after, but so in the interim, I might as well give y'all a couple of updates. September 23rd, Gainesville, get ready, get ready, get ready. We got a sip and chat on the calendar, on the books, special event. Quite a few folks asked me to do one in Gainesville, so I said, sure. Why not? I love you too, Jamie. And thank you, my dear, for the stars. Thank you very much. Gainesville, September 23rd. We're doing it at the 2120 Lounge. DJ Showtime on the ones and twos. We will have the Lace Magician in the building, so come out and interact with the live session of Conversations with Kizzy, and then party the rest of the night with me. Don't see why we shouldn't have a good time. Makes perfect sense to me for us to have a good time. So put that on your calendars. I put the flyer up, but I'm traveling, so I need to get it to the promoter and have him do his promoting thing. But I'm tired. I want to go home. I need for them to send me home so I can work from home. But yeah, so September 23rd. So that's right around the corner. So please get your outfits together. Grown and sexy. Okay? Grown and sexy. Okay? Y'all see my chocolate dress? I wore chocolate today. Chocolate dress, a black cardigan, and some real spicy shoes, y'all. I don't know if they snake or what, but they all different colors. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, all right. So the topic for tonight, it kept coming across my timeline, and the last time I saw it, um, I posted. It was posted in the shade room. I didn't post it. I think I shared it, but I did not post it. And there were a lot of comments on the post. So, and I thought, I haven't seen it. But that's when I saw it last, is when I was just scrolling and it came up in my timeline for the shade room. And a young lady posted it. I'm trying to go find it. Why I can't never have these things on my screen, y'all, when it's time? Because I've been at work all day and I had to be to work early. Y'all, I had to be to work at 7 a.m. I don't do well with that. So I know I'm gonna pass out tonight. I'm looking for this post, but I understood by the time I saw it the fourth or fifth time where this young lady was coming from. I see everything except what I am looking for. But I understood where she was coming from by the fourth of found it. By the fourth or fifth time that I saw it come up on my timeline. I saw it in a couple of different places, but the last time it wasn't even the shade room. It was on Kevin Gates' quotes page. And a young lady named, I guess her name is Tierra Gully, posted it. And she was like, this generation of men scares me. Seems like y'all hate women. And I think I saw it in the shade room in the verbiage that I actually put as the topic. I can't remember. But I am telling you, I have been seeing this and I have been seeing this and I have been seeing this. And the last time I saw it, I understood where she was coming from. And it's maybe it was the terminology that she used that kind of threw people off because hate is such a strong word. But I myself have been in a position where I've been dealing with somebody and they've done something that was hurtful to me. And I've asked them, why would you do that? You don't like you must not like me. You don't like me very much, do you? And they didn't understand why I was saying that to them because in their mind they liked me a lot. But you can't possibly like me because you did whatever it was that you did. Because I'm like, okay, I can understand where she's coming from because a lot of the time, the things that some women endure in relationships or situationships could be avoided by everybody being straightforward with each other out of the gate. And sometimes that's the issue. Now, I'm saying this from a woman's perspective because the woman is who posted it, and there were women who had posted this same question throughout. I don't see men posting this, so I'm addressing the issue that I have seen repeatedly come from women. I'm glad I brought that up because I noticed that there are men who like to jump on my posts and my comments in opposition instead of addressing the statement that I made. So then they deflect, or we call that avoidance. Fine, we can address the what about y'all, but answer the question first. Because you have to be, you already know that there's an answer that you aren't going to like to the question. So you immediately deflect. Well, women too, or vice versa. I'm a woman. I date men. I don't. So, where y'all think we learned these behaviors from? We learned it from y'all. We just are more masterful at it if we want to be. But most women don't choose to be that. They choose not to. Instead, they settle. I got to drink off of that one, y'all. So I don't know if anybody else can relate to that or have been in a situation, whether you man or woman, have you been in a situation or in a relationship where you felt like the person that you were dealing with didn't like you? And so I'm curious, what type of things were they doing that made you feel that way? Because I'm telling y'all, I've seen this topic floating around for the last couple of weeks. And the last time I saw it, I was like, screw it, we're going to talk about it. Because it dawned upon me that I have not felt necessarily that he hated me, but I'm like, you don't like me very much, do you? You can't possibly like me very much, especially when you do things that you shouldn't be doing. So it just interests me. I'm like, I know what made me feel that way, but what made these this group of women feel that way? Fellas, y'all can tell me. Y'all can tell me as well if you've been in a relationship or dealing with somebody or whatever you want to label it that made you feel like the person hated you or didn't like you. I know fellas deal with this. I know fellas deal with this, and it kind of transforms a little bit differently when the fellas deal with it, because a lot of the times is the get out my house. She yelling get out my house, and the minute she put him out, she want him to come back. The difference is he did something to her to make her put him out of her house. And in most instances, when women are starting to feel depreciated and devalued, it's because of a particular type of treatment that they are receiving from the person that they're dealing with. Now, don't get me wrong. It's okay to be stupid. Just don't be stupid forever. I understand, okay, I'm gonna try to work this out. No, it's okay. You do that. Just don't do that forever. You have to wake up at some point. If not, the behavior cycle continues because y'all allow it. I'm not the one. I'm out. I'm sliding. I'm sliding like I got on flip flops on ice. I'm out. I'm not going to stick around for it. But I've been made feel very similar to this statement before, and seeing it the first few times, it just kind of went through my head. But this last time I saw it, it hit home, and maybe that's why it kept being brought to. I be minding my business, y'all, and he go, God, showing me stuff, and it just kept coming back. So yeah, I figured we was gonna talk about it. Now everybody had so much to damn say in these comments, so let's see what these comments say. I don't know if these my comments. All right, I'm gonna say this here one comment for last. I got to. You can't Jamie. Let me see. You can't like me, speak to me that way, go behind my back, lie to me, use our bill money or gambling and drinking, cheat on me, and so on. Bingo. Some of this is my own experience, and some is what I've seen my kids go through. Exactly. I can say that I have actually said, do not ever tell me you love me again, because it's just words when your actions say opposite. It's a learned behavior. And when you're in the boyfriend girlfriend position and you're with somebody and they start treating you a particular way, and there's absolutely nothing holding you there, young ladies, y'all tend to stay and accept the behavior. I can't do it. I can't do it. He gonna have to let me go or box me. I'm sorry. I can't stay because I'm not going to allow you to devalue me. Not because I want somebody around. Listen, I'm just not going to be able to do it. Let's look at some of these comments. All right, somebody yelled out, and the female hate the truth and being held accountable for anything. Laughing my ass off. Here we are again. Instead of addressing the statement, they want to say, well, women, da 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 da. Okay, fine. But now that you've said that, can you answer this for me? That's the part where I let them say whatever they want to say, and I'd be like, all right, cool. I ain't saying I disagree. I ain't saying I agree. But can you answer my question? Deflecting don't get you nowhere with me, because I'm gonna sit there and listen to the whole thing and then repeat my initial question, because that didn't answer it for me. You just told me your what you think about women. Okay, but answer this for me as a man, because we ask these questions to you so we can better understand you. Okay? All right. So, and he had the audacity to throw a picture of Kevin Samuels in the comments, but he didn't answer the question, y'all. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's a defense mechanism that y'all put up when y'all know y'all wrong. There's somebody yell on here, facts. Somebody hollering, you nailed it, man. Somebody's like, exactly. Of course, these are all men who obviously do not give a rat's ass about how the women that they deal with feel. All right. Antoinette Davis says they do, meaning they do hate us. They want to be us so bad to the point they talk about us. Lord, Jesus. Let me see. There's some comments. Somebody insulted this young lady. Normal, bitter female response. I don't think a lot, instead of men actually, this has always been the problem. Y'all always ignore our feelings as women, but you want us to cater to yours. You get more with sugar than you do with shit. I'm just saying. All right. And then here we go on this. Oh, aren't women the ones complaining of equality? I done already said I wasn't part of the I can do what you do goddamn movement. A lot of us was looking at these women like, no, no, I don't want to do none of that. It King, real men, check in. Hey, bro. See, I don't it we understand that there are some of y'all who absolutely love us and hats off to you. But there are certain men out here carrying on with certain behaviors because I'm out here dating these fools and so are other women that I'm just confused. Wait till I tell y'all. Wait till I tell y'all. Because I'm telling when I got something juicy to tell y'all, but I figured we might as well get to our topic. Then Jerry Stackhouse says, LOL, the way women be bashing men online all day, y'all might as well date each other or get a dog. Nobody has stopped to ask the right question. Why? Why are women doing this all day? If they are, why are they doing it? They're not doing it because they're bitter. And if they are bitter, it's because something you did. I am told so many dudes, listen, a woman can do one or two things. She's either going to create some good energy or no energy at all if you don't get it right. But the energy that you put out to that woman matters about the energy that you get put back into you. Quit. This is what Keaton say, y'all. Quit playing women love that ain't shit ass ninja. No, no, no. They do. And I'm complaining about them too. My complaint ain't just with men. My gripe is with both of them. Because how can I talk about one without talking about the other? However, fellas, y'all the lead. Y'all shouldn't be taking advantage of the situations. Now, probably if I was a dude, I'd be doing the same thing, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying. I just need for y'all to be less selfish when it comes to dealing with somebody's feelings. Because the minute that y'all feelings get hurt, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. I cannot wait to tell y'all this. Let's see what else. What else? Billy Watts Jr. said, "No, we women at all, but we all have learned out. I think he meant our worth and not getting to be used or taken advantage of anymore." That's the exact same way that women feel. Jamie says, because good women are sick and tired of having our needs marginalized in relationships. I talked about this episodes ago. And the question that I talked about is a man's expectations greater than a woman's in a relationship? And I talked about this not only on one of my lives, I talked about this at my sipping chat. I talked about it at my sipping chat. And after having a very vast discussion with the audience, mainly the men and the women asking particular questions, excuse me, it's okay, y'all. I took my Pepsi. I always try to find a meeting of the mind. So it's not here. I always want that to happen. And after, a conversation, and I posted it on Facebook. I just don't know when. I literally have to scroll back a bit to find this, the post about it, and then the live, and then I have the recording of the sipping chat where when it was all said and done, I was right, according to the men. All right, let's see what Keaton say. They clump us all in the same category because what you choose and don't work, men ain't many. Listen, I have a bit. Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I have dated a vast array of men from different walks of life. I have. So I can't group y'all all together because all of y'all have been different. All of them have been different from each other. None of them have been the same. I don't even think they've been the same zodiac sign. Straight up. I had to stop and thinking. I'm thinking. I have never dated the same zodiac sign twice. Like a two different dude and just so happened. Wait a minute. Yes, I have one time. I just remember. Two Virgos. This is how I know. I don't fool with them. But and they all have been at different levels in their careers, at different walks, phases of their life, different upbringings, different life experiences. However, they all seem to possess one, a couple of a couple of behaviors that were exactly the same. And I don't know if it's a learned behavior from the society or the environment or they uncles or or they bro. I don't know, but they all have the same general traits in some ways when it comes to relationship dealing with a woman. I kid you not. Broke ones, middle class ones, rich ones. So I'm speaking from yeah, no. Even the broke ones get beside themselves. I'm trying to tell you. Like, for real? For real, for real? I kid you not. Then the middle class ones, they want they want you, but I'm gonna speak on me. They want to be with you, but they're looking at what they're looking at you. I'm gonna use the word that has been used to me as an asset. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but it all depends on who's looking at you that way. Okay, and then the rich ones, they're so used to dealing with women who financially need them and roll up on me. I'd be looking at them like they crazy. As long as I can pay my bills myself, and you ain't contributing to them bills, what am I? How you gonna boss me around and do what you want to do and think I'm supposed to just stay here? You ain't cut now big, big, big check and signed it and made it out to me with multiple commas. The hell is wrong with you? Jamie has a response for you, Keaton. Lakeisha nor myself are grouping y'all together. You got that selective hearing to dome, boy. And depends on their personal definition of what an asset is. Right, right. She didn't call you a boy. That was me, bro. Oh, just in case you didn't know, Jamie, we generally have a little beverage during this hour segment, and or y'all do stuff that you don't even have to do when you could have just left me alone. But then that's when the greed comes into play, and that's when y'all let that ratio go to your head. And then after y'all done ran through the ratio, then y'all start running into these certain particular type of women, and you don't understand what it is. It's y'all fooling around with the ratio, letting it go to your head. It's more than y'all than it is us. Yes, there is. But the chances of you getting per se a me, because I'm the bitch that's talking, you gonna get a her. And the her, you gonna be like, oh my God, she want me to do all of this. She want me to do all of that. When all of the things that I require you to do, you don't even want to do them. It don't even cost you no money. That's the kicker for me. I understand I'm a woman of a particular age and my kids are grown. And the only person that I actually have to take care of and give my money to is me. So I make sure that I am taken care of. Men, asset, or intimidated. And all I did was go to work. Why you hate me? Why you mad at me? Because of that. Why is that a problem? Just simple stuff like that. I've experienced it firsthand, and I done told y'all about it when, you know, to make him feel better as a man, he needed for me to work a 9 to 5. I have worked for myself since 2008. So the freedom that I have with my time bothers you, but yet my lifestyle is mediocre. I'm saying what it is to me, because at any given moment, y'all, I would love to be rich. At any given moment, I would love to be that. But it gets held against me, and I'd be like, why? Why? Why is how well I take care of myself an issue for you? I already know the answer. We ain't got to get into it. But that's also my fault. I don't know how. But y'all mad at me about everything. Y'all mad at me because I'm on here screaming men ain't men. I'm not the only person that screams this. I mean, because there's a whole lot of podcasts out here done by men who say the exact same thing that I say, that talk about some of the very same topics that I discuss. But y'all ain't over there complaining, fellas. Y'all ain't over there complaining on their comments. Y'all over here complaining on Kizzy's. Kizzy don't care. I'm just letting you know what it is. You can't be mad at me for giving you a true factual story, a true actual event, real experiences. So you can rebuttal all you like, but not just me having these experiences. Thousands of women, hundreds of thousands of women. Ladies, herein lies the problem. The good men are at home, but the good women are at home too. So we don't ever be out there to meet the good people. We be home. I mean, I step out, but a lot of the times I step out to certain events. I'll go to the Elks Lodge with my aunt, but it's the Elks Lodge. I ain't going to try to meet nobody in there. I'm going because they playing that old school, and I can sit down and have my drink and watch the old folks dance. My bad, the older folks. I don't know what there is no age. I don't think. I think you can join. I don't know. But yeah. So it's not like we just saying stuff just to say it. I'm saying it because it happens. I'm saying it because I experience it. I'm saying it. That's my bed. I'm saying it because I have peers, colleagues, friends that experience the same exact thing repeatedly. All y'all ever see is, and if you think about it, you see certain posts and you see certain things, and men, why y'all always doing this? Because we're experiencing the crap that we're complaining about. So it's not, you're invalidating our feelings once again, which is why we say, dang, y'all must hate us. And no, fellas, y'all know I ain't talking about all of y'all, but your homeboy that ain't right, you know I'm talking about him. All right, Keaton says, I ain't rich, far from broke, and have no problem with a woman being a breadwinner. As you shouldn't. Why? If this is a woman that you're going to be with, and y'all finna build together, doesn't that benefit you? As a man? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I mean, it's hard for you to come in, though, for some women. At least, it may not be hard for some women, but for me, it's real hard for me, and part of that is because I'm so used to having to be in control of everything and having to make sure that everything is right because I haven't been able to depend on a man to do so. But by the time we got to a certain point, my aspiration is that we built that particular type of trust in each other where you've made me feel safe, and that whatever we're working on, we're going to get it, we're going to build it, and it is what it is. But men, for me, I don't care how much money they do or don't have, tend to be a tad bit intimidated by you, girl. And I keep telling y'all don't get the same version of me as my man as my man get. Y'all don't get that. Y'all ain't supposed to. I'm a whole woman with him. I know how to be quiet most of the time. Unless he didn't push me entirely too far. So yeah. All right. Keaton said absolutely. Oh wait, Jamie first said before that, she said, Keaton, that's a good thing, but many men are intimidated by it. Trust me. Dog, it sound good coming out your mouth until, not you, bro. Because bro, I already know. Wouldn't be an issue for you at all. I already know that. But there are many men out there who are they're attracted to that and they want that, not realizing that this woman has had to do whatever it is that she had to do to get whatever it is that she got. And she's so accustomed to being in a particular mindset. You got to be in the right mindset when you get here. And a lot of the times, that ain't the problem because then you got these dudes who got whole jobs, whole cars, and meet a woman who has a little bit more than he does, and ask me what the first thing he does. He got his hand out. I'm glad we touched on this because what I'm gonna end with is talking about this. I can't wait to tell y'all. They got their hand out, and I'd be like, "What that mean?" Gave him five. Give him five. I don't have time for that. All right, exactly, Kisa. As long as she doesn't act as if I'm less than, and she shouldn't, because you're still a man. But she is going to draw the line in the sand when she feels like it's not a good decision, or she may let you flop for you to find out on your own at least one time. But fellas, when you got a smart woman, she doesn't have to always be right. But when she gives you her intellectual opinion about something, listen a little bit. Take heed a little bit because I've dealt with people who didn't listen to a damn thing I said and didn't follow nan dang on instruction I gave and did the exact opposite and then was mad when it didn't work out. Why you mad at me? I didn't do anything. I told you what to do. You didn't do it. So now you're mad at me and you feel like whatever it is that instruction you didn't follow, because you didn't follow it, I done ruined your life. So now you are 30 hot with me and I ain't even did anything except told you what you needed to do to handle the business that you brought to my attention, which is all you asked me. And you didn't do it. And you mad at me for that. It's my fault. Doesn't make any sense. Jamie says, if we were made to feel safe, we wouldn't have. Say that. Say it. Say it again, Jamie. If we were made to feel safe, and I've talked about this, I was like, y'all don't understand. All a woman really needs is she just needs to make to be feel safe. She not just physically. If she is able to make herself financially safe, she ain't looking for you for that. Of course, she would love for you to be able to add to that, but she ain't looking for you for that. Now, it's some women who are. Y'all know I can't lie about it, right? There's some women who are, but us real women out here, after you got to a certain age in your life, if you're not looking for that. You're looking for something that's going to make you feel emotionally safe and mentally safe because of all the traumatizing experiences that you've had up until that point. So when we keep continuously having these bad experiences with people that we don't do anything wrong to, in these situationships, relationships, whatever you want to call them, and they cheat or whatever, lie, steal, whatever the case may be, we just need for you to make us feel mentally and emotionally safe. Once an established woman, that is what she wants from you. And everything else will, that if she's financially stable, and hopefully you are too, and you might not be as financially stable, but you are financially stable in your right, not, different to hers, but then coming together is only going to make it better, especially if you are willing to make her feel safe emotionally and mentally. That ain't always the case. Sometimes men, y'all have an ulterior motive, and it ain't cute. Not all of y'all now. Some of y'all. And it might not be you, but it might be your homeboy. Because I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this again. You don't really know a person if you ain't laying down next to him. Homeboy could be doing all sorts of stuff. You start realizing one day when his wife or his lady call you looking for him, and he ain't told you, he done lied and said he was with you. Either you gonna tell your homeboy don't lie, take his ass home to his lady, as whoever she is, or you gonna lie for him. It's two different kind of men right there. All right. So Jamie also says looking for someone to add value to our lives, not in a monetary sense, but someone that has something to offer intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, etc. Because once you get to a certain age, it's like I don't have time. I've accomplished myself. I'm accomplished in whatever area that I'm accomplished in my career. You know, once you've gotten to a certain point, and if you are within a particular age group, you're working on that. But I understand in a certain age, under 30, y'all just, hey, girls just want to have fun. So do the fellas. But I get that. But once you get to a certain age, it's the stuff that I'm seeing at this age that's bothering me. Them young folks, y'all live y'all life, y'all have a little fun, but it's the behaviors that I'm experiencing at this big ass age that bothers me. So that is why a lot of women are posting things in relevance to men hating women. I'm live. I'm gonna have to call you back, babe. Bye. So yeah, mind y'all business. Mind y'all business. Mind your business. But anyway, well, he got 17 minutes to wait. So that's why I see a lot of the stuff that's flowing around. It's not so much as we're starting to feel like it's more than dislike, because it's the repetition of it all. It's continuously happening from them trying to be real with one person and that not working out, them taking a break from dating, meet somebody else, try to be real with that person, and that doesn't work out, even after having the necessary conversations. Men, y'all counterparts lie a lot. And it makes a large group of you who are doing the same look just as bad. I'm just letting you know. The real man, and the thing that gets me is I share a lot of posts that men made. And yet men will jump on my post, which is just me sharing their post, and try to argue with me. Wait a minute. You bringing all that man energy to me, and all I did was share this post. I didn't key it. I didn't author it. They were not my thoughts. I was not the first to command this thought that this man put into writing. You need to go have that conversation with that man. Don't bring it to me. And this happens all the time. I'll share a man's post. Everybody want to jump on it. Why are you commenting on my post? If you feel like you feel, go have this grown ass man conversation with the grown man that posted it. See, it's okay when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Well, it's just going to keep being a damn problem. All right, y'all. I got to wrap that up. So I was glad to have this conversation, but I got to tell y'all something. So I made sure that I saved the last 15 minutes to tell y'all about this BS. Okay? Brace yourselves, y'all. Y'all not gonna believe this. Grown ass man. Perfect example. Perfect example. I'm glad this night went the way that it did. All right, so I haven't seen this, just talking to this dude for a couple of months. And last week during the hurricane, I was in Minnesota on a business trip. I was working. So I was in Minnesota, but I had a package that was delivered, and I wanted the package not to be on my doorstep when the hurricane came because I don't know where it's going. I live in the panhandle. So he says, okay, I'll grab it for you. And I was like, I'll just, get it from you when I get back. I just don't know how hard the wind's going to blow. And it's a couple of dresses that I need for a couple of events that are coming up. So he gets the package, but in between me finding out whether or not he got the package, I asked him, sent him a text and asked him about the package. He didn't respond. So I said, oh my God, I don't want my dresses to be out. I don't know, I don't want them. I don't know if they'll be damaged or not. So I asked somebody else, do you can you go by my house and grab my package off my doorstep for me, and I'll grab it when I get back, please. So I text the gentleman and said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have somebody else get it for me. He tells me I already got it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Which means you should have responded to the text the night before. He says he already got it. And I said, okay, cool. Thank you. I'll get it back. I'll get it when I get home. I'm in Minnesota. When I asked him, I wasn't in Minnesota. We were at my house. But when I checked in to see had he gotten it, I had since flown to Minnesota to go to work. I I got to read y'all. I got to read this. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. I be trying not to curse, but this right here. So, all right. So, all right. I got to go back a little bit. All right. So, I asked him, "Hey, when you get a chance, don't forget, go grab my package from my door. Thank you." And then like right before I went to bed, like 4 hours later, I was like, "Did you go?" He tells me I'm still in Quincy. I'm like, "Oh, okay." That was Monday night. Tuesday, because he's still in Quincy. I don't know if I got your package. So Tuesday morning, I get up and I say, don't worry about grabbing my package. He tells me I got it last night. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Whatever. Um, I text him later and said something about the weather update, be safe or whatever, because I'm in Minnesota. So then I text him Wednesday, like, hey, you good? Because the storm hadn't came through. He doesn't respond to my text message. I didn't think anything of it. I ain't have no reason to. I wasn't mad. I wasn't in my feelings. None of that. I was working. So there are times when I'll send a text, no matter where I am. I'm either at home. I'll send a text and put my phone down and walk away from it for an hour. So there was no tripping whatsoever that took place. Besides, I'm in no position to trip, and neither is he. Let's be clear. We ain't in a relationship. I've only known you for, we've been seeing each other, but it never got to that point. And that was at 8:43 Wednesday morning. He texts me at 4:37. Can you Zelle me 300 until tomorrow, please? I'm looking at the text message, y'all. Y'all see that? That's exactly what I got. A red flag. That was at 4:37. Y'all, I left that message on unread. I didn't even open it. It flashed across the top of my screen. I looked at it and laughed. I was like, oh yeah, he gotta be joking. That was at 4:37. At 7:41, let me repeat what he sent me at 4:30. Then I'm gonna tell y'all what he sent me at 7:41. Can you Zelle me 300 until tomorrow, please? And then at 7:41, he says, I'm in Vegas and I lost my debit card. Y'all let that sink in. So you on some BS right now. Zell you $300 till tomorrow because you lost your debit card. Y'all, do he know that Zell go to the bank? That he's allegedly lost his debit card to? Y'all, I responded at a point. I said, nice one. He sent me a picture like from the hotel room, I guess, in Vegas. And he was like, it's all good. I'll be fine. You really don't have much of a choice but to be fine. Zell you $300. First and foremost, I was skeptical about asking you to get my package off my door because I've only known you a few months. Okay? But you want me to Zell you $300 to said bank that you allegedly lost a debit card to because you in Vegas? I don't care where you are. I'm not. I'm not. My response to him was, first of all, Zelle, isn't that attached to the debit card you lost? And hey, when did you go to Vegas? I knew nothing about Vegas. Does it matter? Absolutely not. Because I was trying to make arrangements to get my package because I knew when I got home Thursday, I was only going to be home for a set period of time. And then I was going to be leaving Saturday, coming back Sunday, and leaving out again Monday. So I knew my schedule for the weekend was choppy. And I won't be back now that I'm gone until Friday. So he didn't answer the question at 8:30, like, when you went to Vegas. I was like, oh, when did you go to Vegas? Because had I known he was going to be out of town, I would have asked him to pick up my package. Because if you're not home when I get back, I can't get my package and I need it. I want it. So then he sends me some little jokey thing and I click on it and I just say, wow. And so then I text him, I ask him, when will you be back so I can get my package? And then he didn't respond. And I was like, hello, I asked you a question. This man gonna tell me, I don't know. I should have left that shit right there. I'm not in town. So now you mad and acting funny because I wouldn't give you my money. I'm not supposed to. We ain't building nothing. We ain't agreed to do crap. Y'all, why does don't want to respond to my text messages about my package? So y'all know what I'm gonna do, right? You can play with who you want to, but you won't play with me. I'm just gonna file a police report. I got evidence that you won't return it. I don't have time to play with grown people about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you'd have told me you were going out of town, I was just like, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it because you better believe somebody else is picking my packages up for me this week. So I'm not gonna send not another text message. And the next text message I send, I'm going to just simply say I have reported you and my package to TPD. I've given them your name, your year, make, and model of your car, and your phone number. And screenshots of these text messages of me repeatedly asking you to take it back now that you picked it up and the reason why you're acting the way that you're acting. So I will let those white folks, excuse me, Jamie, I don't mean nothing by that, deal with you. But that's just what we call all polices, no matter what color they are. and At this point, y'all, I'm done. I'm done. I am so done. I'd be so entertained. I'd be like, so you honestly think you're hurting me because you honestly don't understand that I know how to get what I need or what I want and what I own, especially when you just straight refusing to take, like, why? I'm not obligated to give you my attention, and you mad about my money. Listen, and then he might be trying to hold on to my package until I get home because I told him to go ahead and take it back and leave it on the doorstep so I can have it put inside or picked up or whichever the case may be by somebody else. Oh my God. And then y'all wonder why I be screaming men ain't menin. Because it's men running around this camp 40 plus behaving like this. All walks of life. They ain't, I'm just saying. I have come to the conclusion I think he has a gambling problem. But it ain't my problem. He can do whatever he like. But don't ever call me talking about sending you no Zelle money to because you lost your debit card. If they got a branch out there and you gonna go to the branch to get your debit card tomorrow, you probably should have went in the branch and got you some of your money out your account today. Cause I don't gamble. I don't play with my money. Please understand that I don't play with my money. If anybody gonna waste my money, it's gonna be me. But I don't gamble. I might buy some stuff, more than likely food. Jamie says, y'all know I love putting these comments up. They are grown, but ain't grown. It's sad. It's very sad. It is. Just ruffle my little feathers, honey. All right, y'all. We are coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. As always, it has been my absolute pleasure to keep y'all entertained and to spread the foolishness that I spread. Men Amen. It is going through a rebranding, and y'all will see that the week of September 18th, because the 1 year celebration is September 20th. Sip and Chat for Gainesville is also the 1 year anniversary celebration, and it's the Gainesville Sip and Chat. I know it's something else I'm supposed to tell you. I need to submit the rest of the information for the website. The website will be up soon. It's a lot going on, y'all. And I'm still ripping and running. I didn't leave the state this week, though. But I think not next week. I know I'll be leaving the state again. As much as I used to love doing this, them 3 years at home got me like, I don't want to go anywhere. Just send me before it gets a little too cold and we'll be okay. You know? I do enjoy it. Thank you so much, Jamie, for tuning in for the first time ever. Thank you so much for the stars. Mwah. Haven't seen you in forever. I need to see you soon, but I'm always not around. So once again, I want to thank y'all for taking the time out to sit back and listen to my foolishness. Remember, we always take a sip and we chat. That's all I got for y'all today. So Men Ain't Minute presents Conversations with Kizzy coming soon. Men Ain't Minute has grown beyond this banner, so I got to grow with it. So roll with me. If I'm ever in Tulsa, okay, because I go a little bit of everywhere, Jamie. So if I post that I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, jump on the comments because I don't always remember where everybody is. The possibilities are endless of where I could end up as doing what I do. But y'all, I know this is my new Facebook page, so a lot of my followers don't understand how extensively I travel. At times, they're getting to experience it now, but good God, different state every week. Except with this particular client, it's been more so a different city in Florida. Except when I went to Minnesota last week. So, hold on a second. So, y'all stay tuned for that. So, y'all know what I always say: be good or be good at it, but don't get caught. Love it, light.